Hello, hello. This is Mickey Sunshine Creates, and I'm Mickey. I hope you all are doing okay today. I'm just waiting for my peeps to show up. There's Brian. You found me. Yeah, I messed up. I put up I went into the mini-thon chat instead of my regular chat, so I'm going to have to give Marissa a new link for the mini-thon. I can't believe I did that. But then I'm kind of airhead ish sometimes. I can be. How you doing today, Brian? Haven't seen you all day. Did you have a nice sleep? I can't tell the difference between an 8 and a B here. Hey, this is a difficult one. This is a very hard one. Oh, uh, so, anyway, Brian, you still haven't told me how you are. How are you? Give me something. This is my live at 5, and I don't want to talk to myself. Of course, I'm not talking to myself. I'm talking to the people in the replay, if anybody replays this. And I'm hanging out and diamond painting. And it's still having troubles telling the B's from the 8s. I mean, they're different colors, but the difference is so pale. Won't let go. I'm using the Patty Wax Super Sticky. And it's good. Sometimes it just won't let go of the drill. It's like, give me, I want it. Which is an 8 and which is a B? Ay, 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 ay. Oh well. B is not too far off in color, so I don't think it's going to make that big a difference. This seems to be the background color anyway. So, doesn't bother me. It's a little fairy that I got on from AliExpress. I don't even remember what store I got it from. This was before I was taking notes and keeping track of the stores I bought things from. Oh, well. So much. We have a special guest today. One of my very good friends, a buddy of mine. And she's adorable. At least I think she is. She should be coming along soon. I hope I'm getting the right letters. Because this is really, really difficult. I mean, really, really difficult. Okay, if you'll excuse me a moment. Oh, hello, everybody who just came in. We have a guest today coming in. Hello, Michelle. Hello, Shawana. Hey, Chris. Emmy Lou. Rebecca. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Whoa, I didn't see you guys before. What happened? Not in my life. Please forgive me. I screwed up this morning today. So give me a break. I will be right back. Hang on. There we go. There we go. Okay. There we go. Hopefully it's not too bad. Ah, okay. I'm back. And I get to see all of you. Hang on one more second while I fix this. There I go. There's my live. There you all are. Yay. Hi, Chris. There I go. There's my live. Okay, I'm back. There you all are. I'm back. All right. So sorry about that. All right, let's go up and see if I missed anything. Emmylou and Ryan and Janice and Brittany. Hello, Brittany. Nicole. Hi, Nicole. You're the first one in here. Let's see. Who did I miss? Did I miss anybody? If I did, I apologize. Like I said, I started out slow with this. You want to see the peacock I just finished? Okay. I'll show you the peacock I just finished. I already put it away, but I can always take it out. This is the peacock I just finished. Though it is, it's a little snack painting that I did. See? It came out nice. Came out really nice. So I'm pleased with it. All right. There you go. She's ready when I'm ready. When you're ready. I'm ready when you're ready. You've got to click on the link first. And don't tell me you did and I messed up again. I would not be surprised because I am messing up a lot today. I'm off. Maybe because everybody's home. I gave you the wrong. I know, Janice. I gave you the first one. Go for the second one. That should be it. If it's not, let me know, and I will give you the real one. Because Janice is our guest today, if I can ever pull her in. 8. I hope these are 8s and not Bs. No, that's a B. Okay, let's see here. That was a B. Is that a B? So hard to tell. So hard to tell on this canvas. Brian is about to go to Walmart, braving the elements. That's all right. You can do it, Brian. You can do it. All right. So I wanted to talk some more about the chuck along, but I'm going to bring Janice in and we'll talk about it with her. Come on in, Janice. Janice.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome. So, what are you up to today?
Right now, nothing. Because I'm still trying to figure out.
Janice is in Florida. You want to tell us why and how you got stuck there? Oops, we lost her. I hope her computer is okay. Because you can't chat if you don't have a computer. Oh boy. Hey, Janice, you have to click it again. Same link. It'll work. They put an 8 right next to a B. The only way I can tell is one is pale blue and one is pale tan. Anyway, while we're waiting for Janice to come back, I wanted to talk about the Chuck Along. I finished. I finished my Chuck Pinson. I can't believe it. I started it on the 29th of February, and I finished around the 18th, 19th. It was very easy and quick. But I guess that's because I have time. And now all of you have time. So you can do lots of diamond painting. At least I hope so. I would think so. Painting and coloring and knitting and crocheting and just doing everything that you wanted to do. Pretend you're retired. It'll feel better. But the Chuck Along is still going. We've got, I'll be pulling a draw tomorrow, though we're having problems with the comments. And Mindy will be putting out a video today, a whip and chat, and you need to go into her whip and chat in order to know what you need to do to be entered in the draw for the prizes that she's got. Because we each have our own. And we teased about it. Yeah, we did. Just a little. Just enough to whet the appetite. Yeah, I'm hoping it works too, Janice. Hi, Nick and Tina. How are you today? I hope you're doing okay. You're better than Janice is. Come on, Janice, come back in. You can do it. I know you can. I just got notice from my Metro PCS that they are giving me free unlimited data until April 13th. So I like that, but that's on my phone. My internet, I've already got high speed, so I don't need it, and pretty much unlimited data. Yeah, that's right, Janice. Put your back into it. You can do it. You just have to click on the link. Of course, it helps to have a computer that's not constantly freaking out on you. See, I don't know if these are 8s or Bs. This is crazy. Why would they do that? Because it's China. I don't know. It's China. That's what they do. This is one of those frustrating ones that is beginning to aggravate me. Is Janice here yet? No, not back yet. Hey, Ashley. I got your package yesterday. Did it unpacking today. Yes, don't you? You know I have to use it right away. You know I do. It's just too gorgeous to be left in the package. And it is so comfortable. It's just the right width. Not too skinny, not too thick. And this is driving me nuts. I can't tell the difference between a B. And they put a B and an 8 right next to each other. I still can't tell the difference. Without straining. You should see what I'm wearing. I wear reading glasses over my regular glasses because otherwise I can't see. And magnifiers are too heavy on me. They feel too heavy. Again, I don't know if it's a B or an 8. I'm going to assume it's a B. Just like I assume this is an 8. The 8 looks clearer anyway. Yes, I loved your outrageously long card. It was wonderful. And it's so sweet. Aw, I feel loved. I do. I feel loved. I hope everyone is enjoying their time home. I mean, yeah, it could last a while, but hasn't lasted a while yet. So while you can, enjoy it. If you can. I'm enjoying my time, but then I'm retired and I spend the day inside the house anyway. Sort of self-imposed exile. I don't know what happened to Janice. Is she coming back? I think she's coming back. I don't see her video though. This is fun. Are we having fun yet? I always want to ask that all the time. So guys, tell me how you are doing. How are you handling the quarantine? Are you going stir crazy already? Or are you stepping outside to get some fresh air at least? Because there's nothing that says you have to stay inside your house. Just stay away from people. Keep your 6-foot distance. And you're fine. I mean, there's no need to panic. You stay away from the person, you won't catch the cold. And it won't turn into what we all know it's turned into. And basically, it starts out like a cold. So it's hard to tell what it is. Yes, but I don't see your video, Janice. It's still blank. It shows you there, but your screen is blank. Why don't you go out and come back in again? Try it. And on this particular painting, I just realized I didn't tell you, I'm missing a whole color. I don't know where it is. It wasn't in the packet. I was shorted a color. So I'm going to have to substitute, which I don't think will be a bad thing. I don't think it'll hurt because it's a dark color and I can always substitute another dark color. It's a dark green. And these colors are so dark to begin with. I mean, you would not believe that in this section that's really dark, there's something like 4, 5 or 6 colors. They're all dark colors. You've been inside since the second week in January? Well, the only time I go outside is to see the doctor or to visit family, which doesn't happen often. So I have been inside the house since 2009. No, 2007. I've been pretty much stay at home. I was forced into retirement primarily because I was disabled and the economy went south and my business closed. And I was kind of forced into retirement because nobody would hire me after that. The few jobs that I did have, I had issues because I never realized how much my last job had been accommodating me and my fibromyalgia and my other issues. So it was a wonder that I kept a job at all even for a short time. But I had to fight and fight and fight, and it took me about 3.5 years, but I finally got disability. However, they wouldn't backdate it. So I didn't get that amount, even though I had filed twice. And they should have backdated it, but they didn't, which was not fair. But they should have, but they didn't. I'm sorry, I'm in a crazy mood today. Let's see, Emmylou's, my immune system is not so great, so I stay inside most of the time in the winter. My kids help me. There you go, Emmylou. You can't get sick if you don't go out. And you can't spend money if you don't go out. Oh, Janice, it's not working for you. I'm sorry to hear that. Rebecca, want to join me? Crashly, want to join me? I was thinking here. No, I'm not. I want to talk about pay it forward. These are the times when we need to be thinking of each other rather than ourselves. This is the time to be a neighbor in a community and help each other rather than hurting each other. And we may have to keep it up for a while. And that's going to be very, very difficult for a lot of people. But we have to try. We have to at least try. Shawana. Janice is going to try again. Emmylou, I can spend money online. My dog and mailman are on first name basis. Yeah, our mailman knows me too. But I'm less likely to, no, I'm not. Let me be honest. I'm a shopaholic and I have no control. And Janice cannot come in. It's not working for her. I'm sorry, Janice. Maybe another time. It could be your internet or your computer or your phone. I'm not sure what you're using. But if one didn't work, you might want to try the other. Because, yes, you can come in on your phone. Suzanne, hello. Welcome. I don't know what I'm doing here. I have no idea what I'm doing here. Oh, I'm putting these away is what I'm doing. Now we go to A. I like going in order. It's fun. I find it easier. Especially when there's so much confetti and these numbers and letters are just all over the place. I know I saw an A. I'm not crazy. So paying it forward is doing something without being asked. So if you have a neighbor who is elderly and needs a little help, maybe offer to go shopping with them in the morning. Because a lot of stores are reserving the first hour for over 60. If you go along, you can do a little shopping too and be among the first. And you're helping somebody. So if you have an elderly neighbor or somebody who's indisposed, go with them. Help them. Carry their groceries and drive them and take them where they need to go. It's only one person. And as long as they're not sick, you're gold. However, I would have them sit in the back seat just to be safe. It's not quite 6 feet, but it's far enough apart. Beth Minton, hello. The maker of Not Your Mama's Mud. If anybody's got the link, you can put it up there. Beth, you should have your own link. Beth is a proprietress of Whimsical Daisy on Etsy. And she makes this Not Your Mama's Mud, which I'm sure all of you know about it already. And it's so good. But for the sake of replay, I'm good, Beth. I'm not so hot. I've had my back has been hurting me for the last 2 nights and not letting me sleep. I was up at 3 o'clock this morning. So I didn't get much sleep last night, which is why my voice is lower than usual. Or is it? That's probably the same. I have a low voice to begin with. I know there was an A here. You have to be kidding me. Now I can't find it? All right, let's put this back. There's no A. We know there's B's. I know there are B's because I was having trouble with them and telling them apart from the 8. Hello, Elizabeth. How are you today? Welcome. Yes, I've tried the heat patches. They don't do much. My TENS unit helps. But I can't sleep with my TENS unit. And it's at night when I'm turned that wakes me up in the middle of the night And sometimes I can go back to sleep, and sometimes, like today, I can't. No matter what, I just cannot go back to sleep. Not at all. So I stay up and what else? I diamond paint because that's what we do. We diamond paint. I should get back into knitting and crocheting a little bit, but I just haven't had the inclination lately. Have I tried a large heating pad or electric blanket? No, because it's hot enough in here and I could not sleep with that at all. I wouldn't even be able to fall asleep with a heating blanket or a heating pad. But I do put heat on my back. Again, during the day when I'm awake, I can do it. At night, that's the issue. And it's just a flare up. It's no matter what I do, nothing helps it except for drugs. And I don't like taking drugs. So I try not to take them at all. Lidocaine patch. It's not just my back, Beth. It's the rest of me too. And it's part of the fibromyalgia, as well as part of my spinal stenosis. It's very frustrating. I don't know if these are 8s or Bs. I'm assuming they're Bs. So this may look awful when it's done, if I can see it, because it is so dark. Such a dark picture. Beth has fibrosis. Then you know, Beth, sometimes nothing helps except drugs. And drugs are icky. They make me nauseous. So I have to decide, do I want pain-free and nausea or pain and no nausea? And sometimes that decision is very difficult to make. Sometimes it's easy. Can you reach where the pain is? Yeah, it's in my low back. Today it's my low back. Yesterday it was my neck and shoulders. The day before it was my upper arms. Last week it was my thighs, my hip. It travels, it moves around. It's a very strange thing to have fibromyalgia. Yep, the pain migrates. It moves around, and there's no reason for it. There is absolutely no cause. It's a misfiring of the neurotransmitters in the brain that affect pain and sleep. And they think they found a pathology for it, in other words, a blood pathology, that they can identify fibromyalgia. But it still needs a lot of testing to be sure that it's actually a true diagnosis and not false positives, I guess, or something like that. All I know is it's still under whatever they called. You literally ask yourself every time you wake up, where are you going to hurt today? That is so true, Beth. It's like playing Russian roulette. Just waking up is playing Russian roulette. And sometimes, if you're lucky, you have a day where there's always pain, but you have a day where it's mild and it doesn't bother you and you can ignore it and put it aside and actually do something. Those are the good days. We love the good days. Right, Beth? Have you tried icy hot? Yep. You can rub it into the place that is giving you problems. I have chronic pain in my back because my discs are degenerating. I also have arthritis, so I can rub it into the place. Elizabeth, I don't have any problems with my discs. And as I said, it's technically not a real issue. There's nothing causing it. There's no inflamed muscles. There's no pulled tendon or anything. There's nothing. No logical reason for there to be pain, but there is. It's bizarre, but it does happen, and that's fibromyalgia. It's why so many of us are disabled, because we never know when it's going to strike. Me, it strikes fairly often. Not to the point where I've had to be hospitalized, thank God, for small favors. But I have gone to the hospital a couple of times because the pain was just too much. And I needed something. And I couldn't be the pills because they didn't work. Yeah, there is no injury. It is your nerves being extra. Yeah, extra special. Aw, isn't that sweet of that? Fibromyalgia is the gift that keeps on giving, and the one that you'd love to give back. I would love to give it back. I'd give anything to give it back. Please, somebody take it back. Elizabeth says, my youngest daughter has it. She said the Whirlpool tub helps her a lot. Well, that's good. I wish I had a Whirlpool tub. I did have a hot tub for a while. And yes, it was beneficial. But I don't have it anymore because I lost my house. That's a story for another day. We don't want to be sad today. We want to be happy. That's a 6, not a B. Oops. We all know what a ghost drill is. I just had one. And there was another one. There we go. What am I working on? I'm working on a fairy. A little fairy that I got from AliExpress. I don't know where I got it from. I just know I got it on July 21st. There I am. I'm back. Can you hear me now? How about now? There we go. I'm back. My Chrome just quit. It just quit on me. I don't know why. No reason. There I are. Hi, Chris. What you up to? Wait till you see the unboxings I've got coming. Ooh, they're so pretty and so nice. Any more bees? At least they didn't put in an F where they have an E. That would have driven me nuts because this is so poorly printed. It has the cheating circles, the training wheels, but they're very light, so that's a benefit. They don't show through because they're very skinny little circles. But I don't know about whoever printed this. Maybe their ink was running out or something. Whew. Yes, I'm back. Let me tell you. I have more issues today than I can shake a stick at. Is that a 6 or an 8 or a B? I don't know. That's a B, definitely. That's a B. And again, if you're wondering, those who are in here, I'm using Patty Wax Super Sticky. Just testing it out. It's okay. I like the mud better. The mud is sticky, but at least it lets go of the drills. Isn't that a pretty pen? Do you want to know who made it? Or do you know already? This is made by Crashly. Of course. If you've Crafts by Crashly, if you haven't seen her video, her tutorial Tuesdays, you have to go watch them. I mean, she shows you how she makes them. So you can always play with it yourself. If you have polymer clay. But now's the time to probably go out and get some. Or pick up crafts. I know Michael's is having 60% off. Joann's is probably having discounts. They all are because they don't know when they're going to get a shipment in again. It's considered a non-essential, even though to us, crafting is essential. Crafting is very essential to my well-being. I think we're done with the bees. Yep. We're done with the bees. And I want to go to the C's, but I'm going to go to E first. Because there's so many of them. And E is 310, of course. And I have more 310 here. So there's a lot of 310 in this. I'm living the 310 life. Now is when I switch to this one because it's got the 6 placer. And that's about as big as I can get right now. I can not do any larger than the 6 placer, but I will try. I will work my way up. I'll go for the 7 placer next and see if I can do it. But right now, I'm still having issues with the 6 placer, not always getting it right. Crafting keeps you sane. You're right, Beth. That is a very true truism. I don't know what I'd do without crafting. Oh my. Oh, these? I like using these for small projects, for little things like this. I didn't want to get out my Harbor Freight and kit it all up. Didn't make sense when I can just, use these. I've got tons of these. Bought them in on AliExpress, of course. They were really cheap at the time that I bought them. Then, of course, everybody started buying them and they went up in price. How many bags do each hold? Of these little bags, the little ones, it'll hold 3. At least 3, maybe 4. You could probably squeeze 4 in. Without it spilling over. So, how has your day been? I mean, was it a nice day? Was it a nasty day? Did it make you feel good? See, I look outside and it's sunny and breezy, and it makes me smile. It makes me feel good. I feel like I'm not closed in. I would hate to be living in New York right now. And not just because of what's going on up there with the virus, but because it's so crowded and gray. Though I still love to visit New York. It's a great city. Still. Great place to visit. Wouldn't want to live there. I grew up there. That was enough. So. There we go. See, I can do okay with the 6 placer. I don't want to go any bigger. By the way, Beth, if you do use these, you're better off putting them in numeric, alpha, and then symbol order. It'll be much easier to find that way instead of hunting on all these things to find what you need. See, Elizabeth was up all night trying to go to sleep. When my daughter's alarm went off, I counted how many times she hit snooze. How many times did she hit snooze? And how old is your daughter? Beth says it's cloudy here, but still bright out. Kind of looks like a day where it is snowing. But it's not snowing, so thank goodness. We have those days too where the cloud cover is just so heavy. It doesn't look like rain. It looks like snow. Hello, Mystria. Welcome. Welcome to my channel. I'm feeling silly today. I'm sorry. And no, I did not take any drugs. Not even my medical marijuana. I save that for evenings when the pain is just too great and I don't want to deal with the issues of the day anymore. Oh, Beth's Mrs. Florida. Come on down. The weather's fine. And if it's not, wait 20 minutes. Audie, hello. How's my odd but nice Audie girl? And as we go along, merrily, we're ever able to see my new comment on your whip and chat. I don't know, Mystery. I haven't looked since I last looked. So as soon as this chat is over, I will take a look and see. I don't know what's wrong with YouTube and why comments are not showing up, because you're not the only one who's written comments and they haven't shown up. And yet some do. I don't understand it. Unless there was a particular time yesterday or earlier when you wrote it that there was a glitch in their system, and it just so happened that you were there at that time. That's always a possibility. Always. I think maybe it could be where the bandwidth did not work. It's possible, but it happened to several people. If it just happened to you, I'd say, yeah. Maybe one other person, I'd say, yeah. But 3 people, and it's been 3 or more that it's affected, whose comments didn't show. Because I wrote that update. I did that and wrote. I videoed that update because I'd gotten no comments, or maybe 1 or 2. And that was it. And I'm saying, I can't give away a prize if I don't have people entering. How am I supposed to give away a prize if no one enters? And I guess all of you went and checked and then asked me if it was showing up. And some of them are showing up, but they didn't do what was asked. So they're going to be left out of the draw. Audie showing Beth some love. We love love. Which video? It's the last whip and chat I did with the staircase in the thumbnail. I'm surprised that the internet hasn't crashed altogether with the number of kids and adults that are home. You're right, it's true. Yes, the Chuck-along video, Audie. Some people left comments, and for some reason they didn't show. They're not showing up on my side. Rebecca left a comment, and it didn't show up. And I know she left a comment, but I can't find it anywhere. Yet she went on and she saw her comment. I think. Did you, Rebecca? Elizabeth, I will check after the live, and you can always contact me through Messenger. And yes, I'm Mickey Sunshine on Facebook too. Put that in as my nickname. So it should show up. But otherwise, just look for Michelle Stewart. That's me. Is that 6 or 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's 5. So that's 5. Ah, that's 6. Da, da, da. So Mystria, let me write that down. Mystria and Elizabeth. Nine comments, Mystria. No, hold on, Elizabeth. You can't see her either? You see? YouTube is glitching already, and we've just started. Elizabeth, your comment is there. Yay. Okay, I need 5 here. Yes, I learned how to pick up 5 with a 6 placer. Oh, wow. I'm so talented. Mystria, if it's not there, then just enter another comment. I'm not going to be filtering out duplicates because of that, or I might erase if I see a duplicate. So don't worry about it. In case there is a duplicate. It is, you know what I mean. I think. I hope. Oh boy. Oh boy. So I'm trying to decide what to have for dinner. Last night we ordered in subs, and I had a delicious chicken parmesan sub. I still have half of it left. Mystria, hey, I will be right back. My son just showed up and I need to do something with him. Go ahead, Mystria. Family first. I just checked and my comment is on the video. Good, Chris. But I don't know if I'll see it because Rebecca saw hers, but I didn't see it. So I will check after the video, after the live, and I'll write it down. Chris R. I'm going to check you 3. So contact me through Messenger if you want to know whether or not I see it. Because if I don't see it, that means that the comment picker isn't going to see it either. Because I tested that out. I checked that out to see if that would make a difference, and it does. It said at the time, that there were only 7 comments, and I know there were more. No, there we go. Oh no, Adi, what's oh no? Do 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 hum 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 hum. I've got a can of shredded ham, and I'm going to shred some cheese. And when my daughter is making ham and cheese omelets. Sounds yummy. I should use my eggs before they go bad. I've had them a while. They're already nearing their expiration date. Though I will keep it after the expiration date because I don't believe in those expiration dates. I know when an egg is no good anymore. It wobbles when you spin it. If it spins cleanly, it's fresh. If it wobbles, it's either cooked or not fresh. Also, take a glass of water. Put the egg in a piece of water, in a glass of water. If it sinks, it's no good. If it stays at the top, then it's fresh. I think that was it. Yeah, that was it. That's the ticket. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Okay. Boy, there's a lot of black. Living the 310 life. We should make a song up so we can sing it while we're working on the 310s. We'll write a little song and then we'll spread it around YouTube so everybody who's working on 310s knows. And we can all sing it together. Let's see. I was going to say the water trick too. Yeah. That's the reason we're having omelets. We have 2 full 12 packs. Wow. We almost bought an 18 pack. But I said we're never going to eat that many eggs. And I was right. Because we didn't even eat the dozen. I think we have 4 left. Maybe 6. I don't remember. But I like eggs, so I don't mind having eggs for dinner. That's not a bad idea, Beth. Thank you. Like the Pippa package, too. What would you get? What would you get? What would you do for a Pippa package? That's right. What would you do? I've almost forgot it. It's the other thing about fibromyalgia. It really messes with your brain and your memory. It plays tricks on you. You think you remember something and you don't. And then you don't remember something and there it is. All of a sudden. It's tricky. Tricky, tricky. Yes, Audie. Like the Pippa package. Only we'll go, live in the 310 life. Live in the 310 life. No, I shouldn't sing. I used to sing professionally. But that was a long time ago, and my voice has since rusted out completely, as you can probably hear. By the way, I'm always hemming and hawing. Fibrofog, yes. Fibrofog is when you feel like there's cotton candy in your head or pillows or something other than brains. And you can't remember anything. You can't think of anything. Go ahead and try and work. Forget it. You're going to mess everything up. At least that's what happened with me because I was an office manager bookkeeper in my last job. And when I was doing the bookkeeping, if I was having a fibro day, I'd have to put it off because I was constantly screwing it up. And again, my brother, who was the one who employed me, was very generous in his treatment and letting me, I had a couch in my office so I could lay down when it got really bad. And I could come in a little late. He didn't mind. I did stay late, though, often. And those days when I had to, I could work from home. So he was very accommodating in that. Unfortunately, we all know what happened in 2007. You sleep off the fibro fog? I wish I could sleep. Kind of like burning it off. Well, you sleep it off. Good idea. You do know I have no idea what I'm talking about, and I'm just blowing it out my armpit. I know. I know. I sometimes sound like a know-it-all. Sleep is overrated. But that's just me. I can't help it. I know a lot. I'm a jack of all trades, master of none. I don't know enough about any one subject to be an expert in it, but I know a lot about a little, if that makes any sense to any of you. Because I read and I educated myself. I never did go to college. I went for one semester and realized college life was not for me. I went right into business after that. More time to diamond paint. That's right. I discovered diamond painting back in 2017, July, right around there. I was just surfing through AliExpress looking for some cross stitch patterns. And I ran across this 5D diamond painting. I said, what is this? So I took a look at it and I said, this looks interesting. So I got one. And then I got another. And then I got another. And another. And so on and so forth. Rinse and repeat. Yes, it was good. Oh, this pen is so much more comfortable than this other one. I like this one, this pink one, but Crashly's is so much better. I mean, there's no comparison. It's lightweight. It's got a nice handle to it. Now I have a stash. That's right. It's not a very big stash, but it's sufficient for me. I mean, I've got enough to choose from that I will not get bored. But I keep trying to find snack paintings, and I'm limited on those. I don't have too many of those. I have some left. But the next one I want to work on is Sneaky Cat. I want Sneaky Cat. Ah, thank you, Beth. You're going to make me blush. Ah, it's sweet. I love all of you guys too. I mean, since I found the community, I have never felt so unalone. Before, it was just me. And the only person I had contact with was my brother or my best friend. And her I only saw once or twice a month, if that. And even though I was occupied crocheting and knitting and cross-stitching, this was before I found diamond painting, I was lonely. I'm not lonely anymore. I have people I could talk to. See, I really need to buy that one, but Dak probably won't get it back in stock till after all this. That's true. Though I think there's still some sneaky cats left, aren't there? Could have sworn I saw that there was still one left. But I don't know. My memory is terrible. It's like Swiss cheese. I sometimes can't even, I sometimes, between the thought and the action, forget the thought. If I ever get this 60 by 80 custom done, I may do a few partials. Elizabeth, there's nothing like doing a snack in between the large ones. It's so satisfying because they go so quickly compared to the larger ones. And you feel you've accomplished something. That's a 6. So, Rebecca, where are you? I thought you were in here. I guess she's not here anymore. You checked Nest yesterday, Audie, and they were out of Snaky Cat. I'm sorry. I know when it came in, I had to get it. And actually, I won it as a prize. And all I had to do was pay an extra $10 to pick it up. Because it was a little bit more expensive than the prize. I think I won that from Reviews by Janae. What everybody pronounces Jean. It's not. It's Janae. Looks like Jean. Jene. But it's Janae. And she's such a nice lady. She does good reviews, too. That's O's. Here's a D. They did the same thing with the D and the O. It's hard to tell it apart. Again, the color is just the same. No, just slightly off from each other. They have Sassy Cat, not Sneaky Cat. It's Sneaky Cat's the best. Oh, I love purple, though. I used to be in the Red Hats. I don't know if you guys know what the Red Hat Society is, but I was a Red Hatter. And I used to go out with a whole bunch of ladies, but all we did was go out to restaurants. And I just couldn't afford that after a while. Got to be too much. I kept trying to say, well, why don't you come over or why don't we go to somebody's house and have game night or do something rather than just sit and eat. So a couple of times I hosted the party, provided the food and the games. We had fun. You'd think they'd want to do it again. Nope. Rebecca said something about going live. I think she was doing an impromptu. Yes, I know. You were talking about Sneaky Cat. Let's see, Elizabeth, I'm still waiting on the dragon. I am to come back. It did say temporarily out of stock. Now it says sold out. Well, with China the way it is, though they're getting back to business. They are getting back to business, which is nice to know. But they acted fast and did the isolation thing. Bye, Shawana. Thank you for coming. Why don't I see Shawana's? Oh, there she is. Bye for now. Little Shawana. My Shawana. No, that's not the song. We know that. It's My Sharona. Oh, let me tell you. This is going quickly because it's color blocking, and I really don't like color blocking. But I'm getting it done rather quickly with this six placer. So I ain't worried. Oops. I just popped one off. So I have been doing nothing but diamond painting. Except when I watch Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy. I love those shows. I don't know why. But my roommate and I, 7:00, we go into the living room and we sit down and we watch Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy, and we ooh and ah. When somebody wins, we go yay. When somebody loses, we go ah. How is your Chuck Pinson doing? Suzanne, I'm finished with it. I think I thought I put up my finished video, or did I? I don't know. I get confused, lose track. I should write everything down, but then I forget to write it down. Like I said, between the thought and the action. Sometimes the memory just goes, what? Where? When? I feel like Vinnie Barbarino in Mr. Welcome Back, Kotter. The clueless one. Does anybody remember that show? Or am I aging myself? And you write it down and then lose it? Yeah, that too. Oh. But I remember Welcome Back, Kotter. Used to watch it every day. It was on. I think it was on once a week. I don't know what station. I don't remember any of those details. Go back to this one. I like this one better. This one feels so good in my hands. It's almost relaxing. From the 70s, that's right. It was a great show. Welcome back. Do 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 do. Welcome back. Yeah. That was that. So, guys, I'm going to cut this early again because I think an hour and a half is enough for me to sit here rambling about nothing. I could do a Seinfeld show, a show about nothing. Isn't that what they said about him? We can do a Seinfeld show. But I think I've used up your time, occupied you a little bit during this wonderful crisis. Didn't want to talk about it because everybody's talking about it. And there's nothing I can add that that hasn't already been said. So there's that. Oh. So guys and gals and whoever else is here, I'm going to say hasta la vista, baby. Or as I usually end all of my videos with, and don't ask me why, it's something my mother used to say. Saying that, I'll say arrivederci.